Hello, thanks for watching. Oh my goodness, no makeup. I'm going to start with my Lush Bubblegum lip scrub. I'm going to put that all over my lips. It tastes so yummy. Then I'm going to prime my face with the Nivea Post-Shave Balm for sensitive skin. I absolutely love this primer. Some of my more expensive primers don't even work now compared to this. Wipe off my lip scrub. Now I'm going to take my Decay Anti-Aging Eyeshadow Primer, and it's running out, so it's actually looking a little bit watery on my lips. Kind of put it over my eyebrows as well, and just below my eye as well. Then I'm going to take my MUA Painterly Paintpot, and I'm going to prime my lids further with this. I actually feel that my eyeshadow never stays in place anymore unless I use this. Corrects any redness as well. Next, I'm actually going to conceal some of my spots and imperfections using the paint pot too. I don't know if other people do this, but I find it really helps. I'm going to use proper concealer later, but this is just a step I like to do. And then I just buff it out with my Real Techniques contour brush. Next, I'm going to take my trusty palette, Naked2 by Decay. I'm going to take this colour, which is called Foxy. It's kind of similar to the Anastasia Banana shade. And I'm going to put it all over my lid, completely cover my whole lid. The brushes I'm going to be using after this are just Amazon value brushes, the ones with the brown handle, and I love them, they're not very expensive. I'm going to take this colour, which is called Tease, it's my all-time favourite shade, and I'm going to use it as a transition colour with a flat top eyeshadow brush. I'm just going to put it on just now, and I'm going to blend it out later. Don't worry, we will be blending. I just like to do both eyes before I start blending. Then I'm going to take this fluffier brush and I'm going to blend it out. I'm sorry, there is some excess product on this brush, but I'm going to be using the shade in a minute. I really should clean my brushes more often. You'll find out what that shade is that I'm using with the Tease colour in a second. Smoke those two colours out a bit. Then I'm going to use my Morphe Brushes 35C palette. I'm going to take this colour, the fourth one in. It's kind of brownish with a slightly red undertone. And I'm going to put some more of that on my crease, kind of deepen the colour that was already on the brush. Then I'm going to take my fluffy brush again and I'm going to mix this colour with the shade next to it, which has more peach undertones, and I'm going to smoke the two of them together and blend everything out. Next I'm going to take my Illamasque Semblance palette. I'm going to take this colour, Thunder. It's just a black shade and it's the most pigmented eyeshadow I've ever owned, and I'm going to use it as a sort of eyeliner. I just think it looks less harsh than actually using an eyeliner. It's softer and it stays put all day. I'm just using the brush that came with the palette. Next I'm going to take my Anastasia number 12 brush and with the spoolie end I'm going to brush through my eyebrows. They're really needing done, so please excuse the mess. Then I'm going to take the brow shade that I use. It's really dirty just now. It's called Obsidian, and I'm going to fill in any gaps in my eyebrows. I usually just do it at the bottom. I don't go so far up the top. I don't really mind if this step isn't perfect. I prefer my eyebrows to look a little bit more natural. I used to fill in the top and the bottom and I felt it just looked a wee bit harsh. Next I'm going to take the Rimmel Brow This Way brow gel and I'm going to set my eyebrows in place. Then I'm going to take my Vaseline lip balm because my lips are so dry. Then my Clinique Even Better foundation. I'm going to put it onto the back of my hand. I'm first of all going to blend it in slightly with my contour brush, but I'm going to be using a beauty blender in a minute to blend it even further. As you can see, this is a really glowy foundation. I have quite dry skin, so I find it really agrees with me, but we're going to use powder, a little bit of powder later, so that I don't look really shiny all day long. Just going in with my Real Techniques blender now, blending sponge. Just tapping it all over my face and down my neck. This shade actually doesn't suit me right now because I don't have a tan, but I'll work with it. Then I'm going to use my MAC Pro Concealer, I think I'm in the colour NW20. I'm going to conceal my under eye and brighten it, and then blend it out with my sponge again. Then I'm going to create a wee bit of highlight on my forehead, my nose and my cupid's bow, and I'm just covering any blemishes there on my cheeks too. If in doubt, just continue blending with your sponge. By this point the sponge is becoming quite dry, so I go into my MAC Prep and Prime translucent powder just with the sponge. I'm going to set my under eye and set areas where I've concealed or I've wanted to highlight. Then I'm going to take a big fluffy blending brush and I'm just going to put a light dusting all over my face. I don't want to use too much of this. Then I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette and I'm going to take the banana shade. I'm just going to brighten my eye a little bit further. This is a Real Techniques Bold Collections brush I'm using as well. I find it works really well for under your eye. Next I'm going to take my Morphe palette again and I'm going to take this brownie orangey shade with another Amazon brush. It's got a kind of pointed edge and I'm going to do below my lower lash line. Just going to put some colour on there. I find if you've got blue or green eyes, it really makes them stand out. After I've done this, I'm going to use a blending brush and to try and smoke it out a little bit. This brush isn't ideal, it's too big, but I haven't found one yet that's perfect for doing this. Next I'm going back into my Urban Decay palette, my Naked palette again, and I'm going to go for this colour, which is called Bootycall, and I'm going to highlight my inner crease to brighten my eyes. I'm going to blend it out just slightly so it doesn't look, there's no any harsh lines. Then I'm going to use the same shade, Bootycall, to highlight my brow bone. After this, I'm going to take the best mascara known to mankind. I've never found a mascara that I absolutely love, but I don't think I'll ever use another one again after using this one. It's the Soap and Glory Thick and Fast Mascara, and it's the Pro Collagen one. I used to use the silver one and I went to repurchase it, and they didn't have the silver one left, they only had this gold one. But I worked with it and I found it was even better than the silver one. I put on so many coats, but I really like this mascara. It's only about £10, which isn't too bad, and it's really worth it for this mascara. Oh my goodness, mascara face, it's so funny. The faces you pull when you're putting makeup on. Why so serious? Next I'm going to take my Anastasia contour kit again, and I'm going to do a light contour using the second contouring shade, which is called Fawn. I'm just going to use an Amazon brush again. I'm just wanting a kind of light contour, so I'm just putting a wee bit on. Then I'm going to take my bronzer by the Balm, the Painterly bronzer, and I'm going to take a big fluffy face brush by Urban Decay Bold Collection, and I'm going to warm up my face a little bit to stop looking so ghosty. I'm not being too precise, I'm just trying to hit the places where the sun would hit. Then I'm going to take a glossy box item that I got last month. It's the Speedy highlighter by Collection. I know you shouldn't really put a cream highlight on top of lots of powders, but I actually find this works really well for me. It doesn't crack up throughout the day or react badly with the other things on my face. I'm going to take this Luxie 504 brush and I'm going to blend it out. I usually use my Painterly highlight powder, but I'm actually really enjoying this cream contour. Cream highlight, sorry. I'm going to highlight my nose a little bit, my cupid's bow, and between my eyebrows. Oh my goodness, I went a bit high there. Time for a little pose. Then I'm going to take my MUA Marshmallow blush, and I'm going to put a wee bit of blush on my cheeks, just below where I highlighted. I'm going to blend it all out using my big fluffy Real Techniques brush again. And second glossy box item that I got last month and I've been trying is the Power Pout Glaze by MUA. Lipsticks recently don't really agree with my lips because they've been so dry, so this feels a wee bit more nourishing. quite like the shade as well, even though I'm not massively into pinks. The next step is really important because I've used so many powders on my face and it can sometimes look cakey, but if I do this step, which is using fixing mist all over my face, it stops your face from looking so cakey, so it's really an important step. Thanks so much for watching, and can I just say thank you very much to the people who have subscribed to my channel. It means a lot to me, and please feel free to subscribe.